Evening, YouTubers and wet shavers. Tonight's shave is going to be a little unconventional. I'm going to be doing a battle, so to speak. I was contacted by Dorco USA, and they asked me to test out this razor. This is the Dorco Pace 6 Plus. It's a cartridge razor with 6 blades. It's built very nicely as far as handles go. Quick disclaimer, I haven't shaved with a cartridge razor in probably 10 or plus years. So we're going to try this and see how it works. I'm going to be shaving the right side of my face with this razor. And then my left side, I'm going to be using a Dorco blade inside. Here's the Dorco blade, and I'll be shaving with that inside the Dorco DE. It's a 2-piece razor, and it has a DE blade in it, a single edge blade. So I'm going to be counting how many passes for each side to make it exactly the same, and we'll see how smooth both sides end up being. My soap tonight is going to be a fantastic cream. It's this awesome Artist Shaving Sandalwood. So I'll be using a Artist Shaving Sandalwood cream. And my brush tonight, which has been soaking, is this Sterling 26mm 2-band Finest that I picked up from Leo over at Pasteur's Pharmacy when I was there in New York for the New York City meetup. So I'm going to take some soap, some cream, I should say, just a small dollop, and I'm going to put it inside my brush, which has been soaking. And let's start building something up here. Hope everyone is doing well. I just got back from the cigar bar where I was hanging out with some friends, and we were smoking cigars and had a beer or two. Nothing crazy though. Wow, I haven't shaved with this soap in quite a while. I'm going to put a little bit of water into my brush to loosen it up a little. So we're going to, this looks beautiful. Nice lather. The scent of this cream is just amazing. So now I'm going to start with my first pass, and let's see how this works. 3, 4, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14. So I'm around 20 right there. I'm going to rinse it out and see. It rinsed out beautiful. Six, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16. So I did approximately 16 passes with this razor. But what we need to keep in mind too is that there's 6 blades. So now let's try the DE, and we're going to shave with the DE. Here we go. 2, 3, 4, 6, 7, 11, 15, 18, so that was 28. So I did 28 single passes, and let's see. Okay, I'm going to put on another layer of soap, cream. Very nice. The soap and the brush are performing just fantastic. So now let's go across and up. So there's about 20 passes. So we're just clogging up a little bit, but let's see what we're at. And of course, this has like a spring mechanism, so it actually springs where the DE, obviously, I have to work myself. Let's see, we're doing good so far. Okay, so that's the second pass. That was against the grain on my neck and across the grain on my cheeks. Okay. No irritation so far. Let's put on our third and do our third pass. This cream is so creamy. It really is. Okay, so I'm going to go against all the way up. Well, this razor definitely is clogging up a little more than the DE. I have to keep going to the water a little more. And what I want to try to do is I'm trying to keep the count about the same for both sides, and also trying to keep the pressure around the same. This razor is substantially lighter. Okay, so that's 3 passes. On this side I used the Dorco DE. It's a plastic razor 2-piece with a Dorco blade that it came with 2. And that razor was $2.60. This with 2 cassettes or 2 cartridges is $6.50, and it's the Pace 6 Plus. It's got 6 blades and some strips with aloe vera and stuff on them, and it's got a trimmer on the back, which I won't have to use. So let me Let's see where we're at. Okay, so what I see is, I see that both of them gave me a semi-adequate shave, meaning I'm a straight razor shaver normally, and I also use many other razors, but what I found was trying to compare apples to apples using a 6-blade cartridge, it didn't shave me any closer than the single blade did. And I had to do, obviously there's 6 blades compared to 1, but they both gave me a decent adequate shave where I can go to work tomorrow, no issues. But I would say neither one of them is something that I'd be using on a regular basis. You might be able to, this might be more the kind of razor that you would use if you were a guy that was into Gillette's or some sort of other brand of cartridge razor and you wanted to try something like this. As far as this goes, the blade gap is so mild, and I like much more aggressive, so I wouldn't be shaving with this. This is plastic though. This definitely, you could travel with both of these if you were going somewhere and you wanted to have a inexpensive razor to travel with. And I'm sure you could probably pick the cartridge razors up everywhere at all kinds of stores. So as far as that went, in my personal opinion, just for me, they both gave me an adequate shave, but neither one is BBS and neither one is equivalent to a single edge or an adjustable razor or a straight razor or a shavette for that matter. But I wouldn't discount it as far as, if you were going on a vacation or something and you didn't want to bring your expensive razors, this is very economical to buy at $6.50 or $3 or $2 and change. So don't discount the use of a cartridge razor or a inexpensive plastic DE by Dorco. I personally love the Dorco Prime DE blades, and I like to use them in my more aggressive razors. So the blade itself is fine, but I would suggest that if you were going to be, if you were a wet shaver and you're looking, I would suggest getting a DE, something adjustable or something at least much heavier than this that has more of an adjustment availability. This went around the corners nice because it has a pivot on it, but for me, it's just not something that I would be using on a regular basis. So I'll put up links below to where you could find these items if you're interested in buying them. I got the this Dorco on Amazon, and this is available all over, I imagine. So I'll put up a link to Dorco so you can purchase that there if you're interested. As far as the price goes, $6.50 with 2 cartridges. If the cartridge lasts in reality for 3 or 4 shaves, it could get a little more expensive than buying a single edge blade. So that's another reason why I might not be apt to go for a cartridge. That's the first cartridge shaver I've used in years and years. So take all of what I say with a grain of salt and make your own decisions, of course, based on what you feel is best for you as a wet shaver. And whether you're using a cartridge razor, a DE, a straight razor, or a shavette, or whatever you're shaving with, if you have the ability, go with a soap or a cream that's not coming out of a can and use a nice bristled brush. Whether it be synthetic, boar, or badger, whatever you use, that is going to increase the love effect of the shave. You're going to love shaving more if you use the soap and the brush than worrying about, is that cartridge razor going to work for me or not? But that's a good place to start with. And thank you for watching. And I'm sure I'm going to get some comments below. So leave your comments and I'll answer as quickly as I can. And have a wonderful day and have an even better shave. Take care, my friends.